Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to Ravenport. Kind of starting off by selling some silage. That way we can get the BGA just processing this. And the Fent can sit here because I don't really need it, I don't think, today. But overnight I did harvest, I've seeded the cotton field, which has weeds in it. And we did harvest the barley down here. And the hay and everything is still down there, so yeah, the hay, not the hay. Yeah, the hay. No, straw. The straw. Wow. Too early in the morning to be recording. Anyway, so the straw is sitting down here. The straw price, not so, it's stabilized. It's like $75, so we'll wait for it to go back up. But the main thing we want to do, because I've finished plowing the field completely, is we want to get to start seeding our nice new big field with a soybean. So we're going to hop in here, do this, and then do this. Field 4. How are you going to, where are we starting here? It wants me to start up here. No problem. We'll head on up there. And we'll get this guy on a /worker, horseplay worker. Good thing about horseplay is you can set up to either pay your worker or not pay your worker. And yeah, I'm not paying my worker. Are you crazy? It is interesting, they want us to start up here, which is fine. We'll let it go and see how it does. But by going this direction, it'll stay out of the road and traffic won't be much of an issue. You know what I probably need to do, it's because I don't have it on, is... I didn't go by the marker, did I? So I had the markers turned off, so it doesn't help you when you're trying to find a marker. I think I can see it now. Way up here. And which way are you going, sir? You are going that way, so we'll stop him right here because he can figure it out himself. Drive course. Kind of a weird spot to be starting at, but you know what? As long as he knows what he's doing. So he's going to be going for a while, obviously. I did repair the seed roll before I brought him over here and filled him up with fertilizer and seed. My guess is he might miss some areas, but we'll just let him go to work, do what he needs to do. Now the other thing we need to do today, animal care. Yeah. All in the red for the sheep. Yeah, these are, I'm calling the sheep again. The pigs. The sheep, cleanliness. They need some water. Could use some hay. Our grass field is ready. Cows, yes, they could use some care. The chickens need to be cleaned and they could use some food as well. The horses even could use some love and care. So we're going to be taking care of the animals while this guy is doing this. But before we take care of the animals, I think we're going to take care of our cotton field with the weeds in it. As this guy is, well, he's not missing anything, so that's all good. You know what? I just need to let him go and not worry about it. So we're going to come on down here. I already got the John Deere down here with that lovely herbicide we had going. So we'll turn that guy on and we'll kill some weeds in this field in no time. So I planted this last night. I wanted to because I wanted to be kind of like in the same sequence as the field up by the BGA that we just put cotton in. So we can harvest it all together. That way it'll be ready, and that way we can sell it all together if it's ready for being sold, depending on the price. But mainly this episode is going to be keeping track of our New Holland and seed roll and the big field, 4 and 5, and we need to take care of the animals today, for sure. I want the animals in good condition for when the owner comes. You know, you don't want to have the owner show up and have the animals in terrible condition. Yeah, don't hurt your sprayer too much there, Peanut. That's fantastic. I probably should do some headlands, but, you know, it's me we're talking about. There we go. Kind of. And we're off once again. So once we get this taken care of, it's definitely going to be animal care, making some total mixed rations, giving them water, straw. Not the straw bales that we made the other day. We're going to take the straw right out of the barn. I could even use it. That's why I haven't picked up the straw down here yet, because I'm probably going to take that straw and maybe move it to the barn. We'll see how it goes. See if the straw price goes up during the day at all. But definitely need to take care of the animals, because the pigs, not too far off from selling some more pigs. I think we're up to 65 per. Or is it more than that? I can't remember now. I got numbers everywhere. Oops, turn the John Deere the wrong way. I think what I need to do is just go around the headlands, because keep turning around here is going to be a pain in the butt. And let's not be shy with the herbicide. I'm not going to go through that much. The herbicide takes care of the weeds where the tractor was, but the weeder wouldn't take care of them. That's interesting. So we'll get rid of these weeds in no time with a herbicide. And this is kind of a test, just to find out if the weeds will not come back in the next harvest as well. If it does that, then I may do herbicide more often, which means I could actually end up buying one of the bigger machines. But the width isn't that much more than what this is, so we'll have to see how it goes. First things first, we see if the weeds come back next time we plant. I'll go back over here. Am I going to miss the tree? Looks like I did. And I do need to fertilize this field as well. I don't think this field has 2 stages of fertilization. No, it does not. I was seeding this field kind of late at night. Trying to get everything done before the owner shows up. I don't want the farm looking like crap because, yeah, you know. Need to impress the owner because he's going to decide what we get paid. Alright, so I'll fold that up. And I think I will bring it back up to the BGA just in case I need the tractor for something. So I'll probably meet you back down by the sheep and the pigs where the Massey Ferguson is with the front loader. We'll clean all the animals up first, empty out their food troughs, and then we'll start taking care of them. Alright, first in line are the sheep, since we're already here. Clean them up nice. Fill it all into our bucket. That does look like a lot of hay. Then you put in the bucket and it's not that much. But the pigs, on the other hand, the pigs are pigs. Maybe by the end of the day we might be selling some. I don't know. I have to double check the numbers. The pigs are probably going to fill up this bucket easily. Yep. And luckily for the weight, because we would be tipping forward. And right now I got the man truck filling up with straw. I just figured I'd fill up the whole trailer, 90,000 liters. I don't think we're going to need that much, but we'll fill it up and give the bedding to the pigs and the cows. And I may even go all the way down to the horses and just top them off. Just so we can. Let's head up to the cows and clean out their silage, and we'll put that into the bunker. Looks like our sunflower field is doing well. But I do have to fertilize that cotton field that we were in at some point. Not this cotton field, but the other cotton field that we're just in. I do expect some weeds to come along at some point for the rest of that field. And after I clean them up, I just want to check on our New Holland to see how the horseplay is getting along. I haven't seen no messages pop up, so I would assume everything's going to plan. You can see the cows definitely need some straw because, well, there's hardly any on the ground. Alright, time for the chickens to get cleaned out. And once again, this pen only has like one pile of seed. I don't know where the other pile is going. You'll see what I'm talking about. I've mentioned this before. When we get to the other chicken pen, there's probably going to be 2 piles of feed that we need to clean up. But after we take care of this chicken pen, all the animals will be clean. I see there's 2 piles here, so I'm not sure. Maybe these chickens are just messier. I have no idea. But the chickens don't get as messy as they used to. Then again, I am playing with patch 1.3, and that's when I noticed the change. So you can see these fields down here. Like I said, I harvested them, and the straw is just sitting there. We'll get to it at some point. I think we'll just park the Massey Ferguson in here for now. That's why we got sheds. I don't think I need it for anything else at the moment. Hop on out. Let's see how this guy... Well, he's doing just fine. He's missing little pieces here and there, but you can see... well, I guess the weeds have decided to come randomly again. Actually, let's just hop on down in here, see what's going on. Lovely weeds. So this is going to be nice, one big field of soybeans. I'll be ready in a couple days. I wish the weeds would just come all at once in a field rather than sometimes sporadically like they are. That's a pain in the butt. But we need to hop on up here to our truck. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go around. I was going to say, how come it doesn't look like straw, but it must be the way the shadow was. We'll head on down, actually right here by the cows. That's water. So this must be the straw. There we go. Actually, they're taking quite a bit of straw. They are taking lots of straw. Alright, they took about half the trailer. So maybe I do need this much straw. The pigs usually don't take that much. So let's go down and we'll give the pigs some straw. Then we'll head all the way down to the horses. Give them some straw. Empty this out. And then maybe start making some total mix rations for the cows. Come on over here. Try to make everyone happy. Where's the trigger? There it is. Okay, the pigs are taking a lot of straw as well. They took all of it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I may need some of this straw. Pigs. Straw. Wow, they require a lot of straw. And straw, they need the chopped straw. You can't take a bale down here and just drop it. So I'm going to have to go back up to the barn, top off the trailer, and come back down to the pigs and top them off. Alright, you piggies, take the half of my trailer, why don't you? You guys happy now? So I can go take care of the horses? Alright, so now we're down here at the horses with some straw. I should have more than enough for the horses. They usually don't take that much. There's one paddock done. And then I'm going to go put the rest of the straw back into the barn because we're going to need it for total mix rations. Now the one thing I don't know about the barn is I do have those bales there. I don't know if the barn takes bales. I don't know if if the barn just takes loose straw and hay, or can it take bales as well. Let's see. We should be done with the straw completely. Let's see. I did the cows, the pigs, the horses, the chickens don't require it, the sheep don't require it. Yeah, we're good. So back up to the BGA in the barn, drop this off. I probably should hook this up to the water tanker and start filling that up because that takes forever. And then we'll use the tractor and start making some total mix rations for the cows. Alright, so I got the truck hooked up to the tanker. That's going to take forever to fill up with water. So now we just need to grab any tractor that's available. I think the John Deere will be just fine for what we need to do. Let's head on over and get our mixer. Back on up. And run into it. Apparently I'm not close enough to the hitch. Really? Yeah, really. That's not, yeah, that is not close enough there. Kind of a misty morning here in Ravenport. I was hoping that mist would lift off, which it has quite a bit actually, but being 8:30 in the morning, you'd think it would have be gone by now. Alright, for this I do want to turn on the HUD display. Alright, so yes, we want to start off with some straw. Somewhere around 12,000 is good. And then we put some hay in there. Get it to about, 33, 34,000, somewhere about there. And then we bring it over to the bunker. And take the rest in silage. And soon everything's in green and you got a perfect mix. See, I'm tipping on the right side. The way I'm going, I need to tip it on the left side. Now the cows are probably going to take about 3 to 4 loads of this. Maybe even more, because I think we've gotten probably 8 more cows since last time I did this. And this process does take a while to get rid of 60,000 liters, so yeah, I'll be at this for a while. So if we just go check on the cows here, at least they're clean. Yeah, so we're at 80 some odd thousand here. I got 60 per. Yeah, it's going to take a few loads, so I'm going to be at this for just a little bit. And yeah, I'll bring it back shortly when I get pretty much near done with it. This should top off our cows with total mix rations. I think this is my 4th load. So they haven't taken as much as I thought they would, which is good and bad in a way. Well, not bad. I mean, it's good. So as we come down to the cows and us chickens, yeah, so they're going to take somewhere around 210. I'll have some left in here, which is just fine. But the cows are looking happy. I wish you would stay in the section that you're in. 220. 224. Probably going to stop right at 224. It did. So I got about half of a mixer left. But for now, yes, I'm just going to park it outside like I've been doing everything else lately. We'll hop on over to our man truck. Hopefully that's full of water by now. Or the tanker should be full of water, not the truck. That'd be bad. I think I can turn around here. Yes, we can. And now everyone needs some water. Where is the water trigger for the cows? Looks like around this side. And then we have to grab some hay for the sheep. I mean, they're not too bad, but we'll take that out of the barn as well. And then the horses, I mean, we'll probably top them off as well. I mean, they need a little bit, so we'll just get a full trailer full. Actually, they could use some oats, so maybe we'll top them off later on. You guys are taking a lot of water. I'm surprised I got water on this map because it still has not rained for me in Ravenport. And I don't think at this point it ever will. Well, we had enough water for the sheep. Not nearly enough for the pigs, so we're back here to fill up. Which does take quite a while. So while we're doing so, yeah, I gave the pigs a little bit. But the sheep, if I can scroll down, there we go. So they're good on water, cleanliness. They just need some love and tending care on the grass and hay. Our worker, Courseplay, is doing just fine. I can go around the edges afterwards and just take care of that if I really need to. I probably will. Every little bit's going to count. He should have no problem going up and down now. There's no weird edges, especially here. So see how he goes. And yeah, this is taking forever. Forever and ever. I'm just going to turn off the engine. I'll sit here for about 5 minutes because that's how long it seems like it takes. And we'll get back to giving our animals some water. Well, 2 decades later, we finally got the tanker full of water, so we can come down here and give the pigs the rest of their water. Man, that takes forever. I don't know how much water the piggies are going to take, but they're going to take quite a bit, I do believe. And then we'll head on down and give the horses some water as well. Now, there's a tanker down there I can fill from, so I'm not going to bother filling up at that little lake pond thing that we have going. We'll just head on down there and see what we got. If I got anything left, that'll be the question. Then the pigs should be pretty much all set for a while. Just like the rest of the animals should be all set for a while. They're still taking water. Finally. Anyways, now we can go down to the horses. We'll give them some water, and good thing I left the Massey Ferguson there. I'm going to use a small trailer to feed the horses and the chickens. We'll get them all topped off, then we'll come back with the truck and the trailer, and we'll put some hay into it, and we'll give the sheep some hay. Alright, the first horse paddock, we'll give them some water. I don't know how much they're going to require. Not much. Not much at all. I'm kind of hoping they would take the rest of it in a way. If they don't take the rest of it, just enough so I can maybe take some milk later on. Alright, so that's all the water. I don't have to fill up at all, which is good. Alright, we'll park this guy right up here. What did I say? I do still have that trailer, right? We do. And what we'll do now is, of course, drop off our weight. And we'll load this up with barley first of all. And we'll feed the chickens. I think the chickens in patch 1.3 are eating more seed than they were before. I mean, it's been a while since I fed the chickens, I understand that, but yeah, they're definitely eating more than they used to. But we'll top it off because I do believe they're going to take more than a trailer. Luckily, this doesn't take too long to fill compared to... Yeah, we'll do barley. That water tanker. Wow, that takes forever. But who knows, this might be the last time I have to take care of the animals, because it used to be, seemed like they would last like 10 days. And I don't know if I'm going to be here 10 days much longer. I don't know. We'll have to see. Still looking for a decent map at some point here. I got to find something. Ravenport is, I don't want to say wearing thin, but the farm is making so much money now. It's, yeah, we're just buying fields, and of course the more fields we got means the more money we're going to make. Alright, so back, I might as well fill up the trailer once again because, well, the other chickens are going to take just as much. And now our other chickens are all fed. Almost. Alright, we'll go dump this off in our silo, fill up with some oats, we'll top off the horses. And this is a matter of taking some hay to the sheep. When I cut the field down here, the grass field, I'll take the hay from the grass field and come over and top off the horses that way. I think that's the way we'll do it. Nope, I hit the wrong button. Need the trailer, not the grain. Alright, let's get some oats. Now the thing is, I don't know how much oats I actually have in this silo, because we have a lot of oats in our other silo. We'll find out here in a second. Actually, we got quite a bit of oats. I don't think they're going to require this much. Now, is it this one here that the trigger is a little hard to get to? No, it is not. I thought it was. Might be the other one. The other one could be a little bit off because of the terrain between the horse paddocks. Yeah, it is this one because you can't really see the markers on the ground. So in order to actually get that trigger, I pretty much got to back the trailer right up into the rails. There we go. Alright, they took all of it. How much more do they require? 63,984. So they're just short. 64,000. Actually, no, they need more than that. Alright, so yeah, I think we need to fill up the trailer once again. May actually have to do this twice, because I think this trailer only holds 14,000. Yeah, 14,000. Grabbing another load of oats. Back to the horse paddock. They did take that one full trailer, and they might take all of this one or just short of it. I haven't looked, but I think it's going to be, they're going to take almost all of it. They're going to leave me with a little bit, I do believe. As we back on up. Then our animals should be well satisfied for days on end. Hopefully. Wait, you're going to take all of that? Nope, they left me with 6 little grains of oats. So if we just go on down. Yep, 64,000. I could actually probably dump off the little extra I got into this horse paddock here. Because I think they've eaten a little bit. There they go. So now, other than hay, which we're going to take care of for the sheep, and we'll get the hay for the horses when I cut the field. But that means bringing that trailer back. The water tanker. We'll park that in our new shed. I'm not going to put any water or anything into it because I probably would like to sell some milk at some point. Turn, trailer. Nice little trailer to have around here to take care of the animals. Alright, put the weight back on here. Kind of important. Grab the truck, and I'll meet you at the barn. Alright, park our water tanker in there. I'm trying to remember where I put my trailer. I see it over there. It's by the silo. Let's go grab that so we can put some hay in it down to the sheet. Top them off. We'll check on our New Holland tractor, see how he's doing, and we'll wrap up the episode. Not quite a full trailer, but I don't believe I need a whole trailer, so I just took off. I mean, I should just wait there next couple seconds, but we're fine, I think. Famous last words. Apparently I'm not in the trigger enough. Now we are. So while that's filling up, our worker is about halfway done. Ah, the wheeze. That's going to be fun. So he'll be continuing on in between episodes. Looks like our sheep are pretty much happy. So our animals cleaned. Pigs are pretty well fed for a while. We'll be selling those shortly because we're getting close to being maxed out. The sheep looking good. The cows looking good. Don't worry about the hay and silage and grass. They don't need it because they got total mix rations. The chickens looking good. The horses, they'll get the hay when we cut the grass field down there by the spinnery. Same with those horses there. So our animals are good to go for a while, and it'll look very good when the farm owner shows up later on this afternoon. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll see you next time in Ravenport. But until then, have a good one.